even though God showed me her, I was still walking according to my preference. I liked light-skinned, long hair, petite models, all that crazy nonsense. I like what I like.
Although it's called Dear Future Wifey, it is a humiliation ritual for Christian women. Men jump on here boldly and with their whole chest talk about how they settled for their wives. What he has never featured on his podcast is a woman giving an hour-long interview about the many ways she dogged her husband out, but how God came in, changed her heart, and they have a beautiful love story. It's struggle love with Bible verses attached to it. It glorifies being a wife over dignity, self-respect. It makes it seem like if you could pray hard enough, you'll get you a man. Even a man who didn't initially want you. Men have always tried to get women to settle. Now you're trying to say God wants us to settle too? Not the same God that said he would give us the desires of our heart. Most of us desire a man who's initially attracted to us, who wants us initially, who doesn't have to be prayed into loving us. You never tell men to endure mistreatment by a woman who didn't want them. You never tell them to pray and pray that God will change their heart and their mind. You never do that to men, but you always do it to women.
How you body shaming a woman that birthed your kids? She brought life in this world for you, and then now you're gonna make it seem like it's her fault she's not as attractive to you as she was. What you think was gonna happen when she birthed your children? And all you worrying about is how her stomach looks afterwards, as if she didn't create a life inside her belly and birth it for you. You worrying about the stretch marks. You're not worrying about the life marks she done brought. She brought another life, and she is feeding that life with her breasts, and you complaining about her breasts not being as perky as they was. Who raised you? Don't you understand the changes a woman's body will go through when she births? And if you are not prepared, do not tell somebody you're gonna love them to sickness and in health when you start getting turned off by stretch marks you helped create. What type of shallow are you on? If you are not mature enough to love a woman after she's had a child by you, do not give her one.
When I met her, she was one.
Don't take much.
But I met her, she was 175.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm used to 125 too.
Yeah.
She 5'6", 175, and she was the wrong color.
Right.
And I was used to
that part.
So I'm like, man, you messing up my whole flow. Because I'm going to a predominantly Hispanic and black school.
Right.
She was at the white school in our neighborhood, which I didn't go there because they didn't allow you to play quarterback. So I had to use my uncle's address to go to school in the hood. So that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
Because that's back. We're both graduates of 1991.
Yet we still ended up together.
Yeah.
So we know there was a God thing, but
yeah.
So you tell me, so what made you keep coming back to her? She's not your preference.
She lived down the street.
I would always feed him.
So you saying convenience?
Very much. I lived 30. All my other girlfriends lived 30 minutes away. She lived about 3 minutes away.
Reg, this sounds terrible. Reg, this is getting worse and worse
and worse.
But I would always feed you.
She would feed me.
He always had a meal already.
Oh man, listen.
I said, women, you got to feed him.
And she would give me money. She worked at Lane Bryant. I'm like, this girl's a senior in high school working at the mall. I'm like, and then again, when we would talk, we had chemistry.
We did.
She just wasn't my preference.
I don't know what else to tell you. I literally just can't get over the fact that you shit yourself.
I was delivering our child.
I get that, but like, can you not understand how fucking disgusting that was to me?
Dude.
I mean, I literally had to watch you shit yourself.
As I delivered your child.
Yeah, but every time I look at you, all I can think of is the smell of shit. I smell it regardless. Like,
That is so fucking immature, dude.
don't
Especially, like, if that bothered you so much, why did you have another child with me?
didn't fucking want to have one, so it was an accident. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
clearly. Why the fuck do you think I got a Tinder?
Well, I hope you never get a new girl pregnant because the same thing's gonna happen. Like,
Ladies, I'm going to say this as clearly as I can. If your husband calls you fat and disgusting after you carried and delivered his child, he's not a man.
He's a bitch, pretending to be a man.
I was going to say he's a little boy, but that works better. You gave your body, your sleep, your mind. You gave everything to bring that baby into this world, and that's how he thanks you? That ain't love. That's disrespect and hatefulness.
That's weak, insecure little boy energy.
A real man loves harder after birth.
Clock it.
A real man tells you you're beautiful when you feel broken.
Preach.
A real man will run you a bath when you ain't showered in days. And a real man will love and kiss on them stretch marks and appreciate them.
As he should.
You didn't lose your beauty because you had a baby. You became a goddamn warrior. And if he can't see that,
Then let him go cry in a little corner like the little boy he is.
you're a mother, you're a queen, and you deserve to be loved and treated like one.
Don't settle for someone who makes you feel less than that. Ever.
It is not normal for your spouse to make you feel ugly, incompetent, worthless, underappreciated. It's just not normal. It's just that I do so many consultations and I speak with so many people through the divorce process. And after they're out of the divorce, they tell me all of the things that happened to them, the way that they were treated by their spouse, and it's insanity. That sense of normalcy came along with it. My job is to convince you that that is not a normal, healthy relationship. And you really need to take a look at your life and get out of those circumstances. But it's so tough when you're in it. You need people from the outside looking in saying, hey, this is not normal, get out.
I still can't believe that there are husbands who have the audacity to body shame their wives. And sometimes when I watch husbands who are doing that, I am always thinking, what are they thinking when they are body shaming their wives? Because it's really sad to watch. It's really sad to know that some husbands go an extra mile to just embarrass and humiliate their wives on a daily basis. Like in the previous clips, there is a gentleman who was telling his wife that her wife has a wrong color. And again, he went on to say that even her wife was not weighing the normal weight of women he used to date. And he was trying to show that the wife was fat in his explanation. And I felt like this gentleman was really body shaming the wife. And what is sad that the wife also was just laughing about it. I don't know why some women can be laughing about this, because clearly this is disrespectful. And again, how can someone tell you that you have a wrong color as a woman? This is so disrespectful too. Even if it's not even your husband, if it's a stranger or someone who is not your husband telling you that you have a wrong skin color, it is not appropriate at all. And I still think it's really sad to see husbands body shaming their women to that extent, because how can you tell your woman that she has a wrong color? And like I told you, I don't know why some women just laugh when their husbands body shame them. But I think sometimes such men make their wives to lose their self-esteem. So they always think that everything their men say, even if it's negative, it's really okay. They start embracing the negativity that comes along with their husbands. It's really sad to watch men who are doing that. And then you also find women who have failed to go ahead with their marriage. They've divorced their men because of that. Because you find some men, when you give birth as a woman and then you gain some weight, they start body shaming you and calling you ugly as a woman. I've seen it on social media. Many women have come up to talk about that. And this is really sad too, because sometimes men should understand that you don't have to remind a woman who has given birth to your child all the time about their body changes, because they already know that all they want is someone to support them. And all in all, men have to understand that they have to be so compassionate when it comes to women who have given birth and they're undergoing different body changes, because sometimes all they need is a little compassion all the time, especially from their partners. It's so sad to know that most of the body shaming sometimes comes from husbands who would think that their husbands would understand this better, would love them better, but it's the total opposite sometimes. And you realize sometimes strangers are the ones who extend more grace to women who have given birth sometimes. I think husbands should do better when it comes to that, because it's not necessary to body shame a woman. And I think even women have to be careful when you are trying to date a man and you hear this man telling you that you are not his type. maybe you have a wrong color, like the way that gentleman said to the wife. I think all the time as a woman, you have to let go of such men, because you don't have to get married to someone who is determined to body shame you all the time and reminding you that you are not his type. I think if he knows that you are not his type, it's better for him to find a woman who is his type, because there are many women outside there. And if you agree or you disagree with anything in this video, I kindly request you to share your thoughts in the comment section. And it's been your girl Joan as always. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I would like to wish you a wonderful day. Take care of your beautiful lives. Until next time, bye.